Welcome to today's video. I will tell you about magnesium and the most common mistakes in supplementation of this highly deficient mineral in human body. And it's not just about whether you eat it, but how, when, and in what form. You can swallow pills every day and still have deficiency symptoms and zero effects. Today, I will show you why this happens, what mistakes most people make, and how to make magnesium finally start working. Magnesium is not just any mineral. It is crucial for over 300 biochemical processes in our body, from heart function through the nervous system to sleep quality and energy level. Without magnesium, the body does not work properly. It's like trying to start a car without a battery. Before we move on to specific mistakes in supplementation, I have to mention one mistake that almost every one of us makes, but not because we don't know, but because we like shortcuts. Mistake number 1, supplementation without checking the diet. People hear that they have a magnesium deficiency and immediately run for a supplement. Or maybe it would be enough to first look in your own fridge. Magnesium can be found, among others, in buckwheat, pumpkin seeds, cocoa beans, nuts, and dark chocolate. In addition, some mineral waters available in stores can provide really large amounts of magnesium. For example, good mineral water often contains about 200 milligrams of magnesium per liter. This means that by drinking a glass of such water before a meal 2 to 3 times a day, you can cover up to half of your daily requirement. What's more, magnesium from water has very good absorption, even better than from many supplements. Now let's get to the point. Mistake number 2, too small a dose. This is one of the most common and insidious mistakes. The patient reaches for a supplement, is convinced that it is doing something good for health, but there are no effects. Why? Because the dose is definitely too small. An example from life. The patient had classic symptoms of deficiency: cramp of calves, twitching eyelids, problems with sleep. He was taking magnesium supplement, but only 1 tablet a day, and in 1 tablet there is only 60 milligrams magnesium ions. This is a dose that can help, at most, a child. In adults, it is a drop in the ocean of needs. Adults need 400 to 600 milliliters of magnesium ions a day. This is a practical, recommended therapeutic dose for most adults. In case of deficiency, even more. But note, we are talking about magnesium ions, an actually absorbable element. Meanwhile, most people are guided by what they see on the front of the packaging, a large number of grams. And this is often the mass of the whole chemical molecules. Interestingly, the magic number of 400 milligrams as the minimum therapeutic dose did not come out of nowhere. Studies show that below this limit, it is difficult to obtain any clinical effects, both in reducing stress, muscle tension, and improving sleep. Mistake number 3, single high dose. The body will not absorb 600 milligrams at once. It is physiologically impossible. Our intestines have a limited ability to absorb magnesium at one time. Therefore, the best solution is to divide the dose into 2 to 3 portions during the day, for example, morning, afternoon, and evening. From studies, we know that the body copes best with doses of 100 to 200 milligrams taken at once. Thanks to this, the concentration of magnesium in the blood remains at a stable level, and the body has time to absorb it and use it. Mistake number 4, choosing the wrong form of magnesium. Many people do not realize that the form of magnesium you choose has a huge impact on its effectiveness. The most common, because the cheapest and most widely available form is magnesium oxide, and although it sounds serious, its absorption is only 4%. What does it mean in practice? If you take 500 milliliters of magnesium oxide, only has about 20 milliliters magnesium ions. The rest will pass through your digestive tract without much effect, except for one. Magnesium oxide often acts as a laxative, so it can cause diarrhea, but will not significantly improve magnesium levels in the body. If you want supplementation to really work, choose magnesium in well-absorbed forms. Magnesium citrate is well tolerated by the digestive system, it absorbs well, and additionally helps people with a tendency to constipation. The second great form is magnesium bisglycinate. It is gentle on the stomach, it absorbs well, and has a calming effect. Therefore, it is recommended for people with sleep problems or stress. Another form is magnesium malate, which can be a great choice for physically active people and those who feel tired. Malate supports energy production in cells. Therefore, it is often recommended for people with chronic fatigue and even in fibromyalgia. A unique form that many people have not heard of yet is magnesium threonate. This form has been developed in such a way that it penetrates the blood-brain barrier. What does it mean? Basically, it works not only on the body, but also on the mind. Studies suggest that magnesium threonate can improve memory, concentration, and cognitive functions. It is a great option for people who work intensively mentally, older learners, or those who have noticed a deterioration in brain function. Mistake number 5. Expecting effects too quickly. Supplementation is not magic. The body needs time to replenish deficiencies. Effects may appear after a few days, as in the case of cramps, but to improve the quality of sleep or heart rhythm, sometimes you have to wait even a few months. Just be consistent. Mistake number 6. Interactions with drugs and other ingredients. Did you know that magnesium can weaken the effect of tetracycline antibiotics and osteoporosis drugs, and that it should not be combined with calcium? A high amount of calcium can block the absorption of magnesium, so do not wash down the capsule with milk or kefir. Choose water, preferably with the addition of lemon, which acidifies the stomach and increases the absorption of magnesium. Mistake number 7. Wrong time of taking. If you have problems falling asleep, you feel anxious, or you wake up at night, try taking a slightly higher dose of magnesium. It has a calming effect in the evening and supports the regeneration of the nervous system. But remember not to take it on an empty stomach, as it can cause diarrhea. Number of gastrointestinal diseases. Many people do not realize that their problems with magnesium absorption are not only due to the quality of the supplement, but also to improper functioning of the digestive tract. If you have reflux, SIBO, ulcers, or irritable bowel syndrome, magnesium may be absorbed less well. In such cases, alternative methods of delivering magnesium may be helpful. Baths with Epsom salts. There is not enough scientific evidence to confirm the effectiveness of transdermal absorption of magnesium in significant amounts, but many people report real improvement in well-being after such baths, better sleep, muscle relaxation, and less stress. Mistake number 9. Lack of vitamin D. Magnesium and vitamin D are a duo that cannot be separated. They work in the body in close cooperation. Firstly, magnesium is needed for the activation of vitamin D. The vitamin D that we supply from supplements or synthesize is in an inactive form. Only in the liver and kidneys is it converted to an active form that can act on the body. And this process will not occur without the participation of magnesium. If you have a magnesium deficiency, vitamin D may not be activated despite taking a supplement every day. In short, you can drink liters of vitamin D, but you will still have symptoms of its deficiency if you lack magnesium. Secondly, vitamin D in turn supports the absorption of magnesium from the digestive tract. Studies suggest that supplementing vitamin D deficiency can increase the absorption of magnesium even by 30 to 40%. It's really a lot. So supplementing one thing, remember about the other. Mistake number 10. Too much stress. Stress destroys magnesium. During every stressful situation, it causes its faster consumption. So if you live in constant tension, Your body needs magnesium like air. And finally, the most important question: how do I know that I have a magnesium deficiency? Unfortunately, this is where the problem arises. A standard blood test does not give a reliable result. Why? Only 1% of magnesium circulates in the blood, 99% is found in cells, mainly in muscles, bones, and soft tissues. This means that even if the magnesium level in the blood test seems to be normal, you may have a serious deficiency at the cellular level. This is why it is worth learning to recognize the symptoms of magnesium deficiency based on observation of your own body. If you have frequent muscle spasms, twitching eyelids, nervous tics, difficulty falling asleep, suddenly waking up at night, anxiety, feeling of fear, heart palpitations, headaches, chronic fatigue, or depressive symptoms. These may be signs that your body is calling for magnesium. You can also perform a more detailed test of the magnesium level in erythrocytes, i.e., in red blood cells. This test shows how much magnesium is located inside the cells, so it is much more accurate than a regular morphology, which is worth it if you want a precise diagnosis. Okay, now you know that magnesium is not a joke. It is supposedly just a supplement, but it can decide how you feel every day. And as it turns out, many people simply waste money on a supplement that is not absorbed or take in too small doses, counting on miracles. This is all I have for you today, so if it was helpful to you, leave a thumbs up. It is a sign to me that it is worth making such materials. And now a question for you. Do you eat magnesium supplements? And do you feel a difference since you started using them? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.